do you have any tips for students who may be struggling with instrument?
What I see a lot of times is just a lot of knowledge, right, about how to break something down. Whenever it comes to an instrument approach, right, this
Right.
is what a lot of instrument is about, is instrument approaches, right?
Mhm.
Being able to sequence into an airport, following the proper procedure to be lined up with a runway to make a safe landing without seeing anything, right? That's the whole point of the instrument rating.
Yeah.
So what I see a lot of the time is a lot of people don't really understand how to get onto the approach or be situationally aware or spatially aware of where they're at in reference to where these points are, right? So one of the things that I always teach is really breaking down each of the approaches. Every single approach, you have an initial segment, you have an intermediate segment, and you have a final approach segment, right? And being able to understand what's happening at each one, right? Initial segment, we're trying to get onto the approach, right? There's an altitude you're going to be, there's a course that you're flying, right?
Yeah.
The intermediate is getting set up from that initial to then go to your final, right? Intermediate, you might have to descend a little bit, right? May have to descend a bunch, but it's going to be giving you basically some time to get set up to configure yourself to go in and make a landing, right? Then once you hit your final approach or your final approach fix, right, you're descending. You're going down to the runway. This is the portion of that where we really have to be on our game, right? Because we're coming in, everything's getting a little more sensitive. Our control inputs are becoming a little bit more fine, right? A little bit more finesse. And then you're coming in, and then all of a sudden you break out of the clouds and there's a runway in front of you. And it's the most incredible thing you've ever seen.